Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In today's video we are back in Artifact Seeker. It's been a while since we've done a video. This game is actually a fantastic game. There is so much time to be spent in it. There is so much to unlock, so much meta progression to be had to make you stronger and to make you great. There are obviously ways to get a lot of soul gems and to farm them. The one way is to use an item over here called the map of the Penguin King. As you can see, it gives us 30% increased soul gem bonus. We try and re-roll for the third one to be a purple soul gem as well. But what we're going to do is we are going to share this with everyone down in the bottom. So make sure you do click on Outer World Artifact and then you can paste the code in here and then you'll be able to get the artifact. The code will be down in the description for everyone to get this map. But today we're not going to be using that. We're actually going to be using the Hat of the Penguin King, which we got from this map, from the event, the Penguin King event. So we are going to use that because we're planning on using the intelligence build with the character. So we're going to go to the shop. We'll just go straight into it. We're going to be playing with Elvard, and there are actually 3 characters planned. They're not yet released into the game just yet, but they are coming. We are going to be playing with the Thunder Rage, which is a thunder weapon, and then we're going to be playing with the reflective missile skill and then the Hat of the Penguin King as the skill there. We're going to play on difficulty 3 because we aren't too strong with intelligence skills. Actually, we'll go to difficulty 2 just to make it that little bit easier, just so you guys can see the intelligence skills. And what we're going to do is this is going to be a 2-part video. We're going to do chapter 1 today, and then chapter 2 will be at another time. And we are going to be looking for some events, and hopefully we can get one that requires us to have a lot of what's the wording I'm looking for? To have a lot of lightning as a skill. There's 2, 3 here, 4. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this way. We're actually going to go to the top route rather. So let's go this way rather to there. And then we don't need to do it this way. And then if you wanted to mark out your map like I'm doing, you just need to right click on each of them and you're able to do that. But let's get straight into it. We are looking for 6 intelligence skills. The whole reason for it is because we are actually trying to get, there's a thing, an achievement for, having 6 intelligence skills in your inventory while playing the game. So we're going to try and get the achievement. The achievements give you quite a lot of soul gems, so it's going to be really nice to run that. And then we do have death over here, so we might go for like some death skills as well, get the Reaper going. But again, majority of it we need intelligence skills, and I would like to have at least 4 plus lightning skills so that we have the chance, if there's something like an event that has the +4 lightning to them, then we'll have that as an opportunity to get them. But let's see what we can get. Here we go, dazzling light as well, a pretty decent one. Eyes emit, imitating light that immobilizes enemies. Intimidating, yeah, that's intimidating. So that's pretty cool. I have no idea what it does. I can't see it doing anything. Maybe it's just like, oh, there we go. It's like a wave of energy. That's pretty cool. And there was an event here and I completely just left it because I didn't see the top over there. So please excuse my I don't know what that was, but please excuse that. We didn't actually use it and that was a bit silly. We've got our 4 intelligence skills that are all lightning over there, which is fantastic. We're going to lock this luck over here. I do like being very, very lucky. So we'll see what we can get through over there. Well, the reason we're doing 2 chapters and separate videos is we are going to be talking in each of the events. So let's get that going. On the distant mountain slope, there is a purple tent that you notice has been engulfed in black shadows, as if the night sky around the tent has been stained even darker. You see a young fortune teller sitting in a tent, with her dark hair dancing wildly in the night wind, as though she has already been swallowed up by the darkness. Her gaze towards you is heavy and sinister, as if there is an indescribable force tearing at your heart. In front of her, a silver ball emits a worn and deadly aura. Suddenly, the fortune teller speaks. Her voice is deep and venomous, as if coming from the grave. I'm not going to say her, like, try and speak in her voice, because obviously being a female and me being male, that's very difficult. The one who is controlled by fate, you have sunk into the darkness of the abyss. Your future has been buried in boundless fear, but only by coming out of the deepest darkness you can set yourself true. Do you want to explore yourself in this dazzling night sky? Yeah, I think we do. We've done the luck option quite often, so let's bravely accept it. The fortune teller extends her finger and lightly touches the crystal ball, closing her eyes and seamlessly pondering something. In this quiet space, only her breathing and the sound of shattering echoes in the air, her thoughts were entangled in the deepest mysteries of the universe, embracing unknown forces and being drawn into the swirling, incomprehensible grip of the universe's black hole. In the endless void, the fortune teller slowly gained some kind of information, seeing a blurry image in the crystal ball. The fortune teller suddenly opened her eyes, looked up to you, and slowly revealed the results of her divination. I saw a giant eagle soaring over the gloomy forest, its eyes shining with a cold gleam. The hunters hiding in the forest shot a poisoned arrow at it, and the arrow pierced the eagle's body, covering its feathers with blood. The falling eagle let out a sharp scream. Oh, we just got hurt. Just as you walked a short distance, your foot suddenly kicked against a piece of rock. Your toes were flattened by the impact. Ow, okay, they just decided, no, we want to hurt you, so, get wrecked, son. Alright, cool. Nice for them to hurt us, so it looks like you need to use the luck option to get some gold and things like that, otherwise the game decides it wants to just hurt you. So that's very interesting to know. It's good to see what each option gives you and what it does. Soulfire is actually a pretty cool skill. Actually, no, that's not the skill I was thinking it was. There's one called Infernal Pool. So if you're into PoE and you like your Righteous Fire build and things like that, there is a skill very similar to that. It is called the Infernal Pool, where you have a large AoE circle that lasts for a specific duration. Unfortunately, I don't believe there's a way to keep it going for absolutely ever, and you do need to get rid of it. But we have one physical skill over here that we need to get rid of, so we're going to see what we can get. Hopefully we can get something with regards to death, maybe using a summon or something like that, so that we get more Reaper power, and it also makes that our first reflective missile deals a bit more damage over there. But we'll see what we can get going and how that works for us in the actual gameplay and things like that. So let's see what we can get going from there. Alright, so that's the stage done and dusted. Let's keep going. We're going to grab the intelligence, we're going to grab the luck, and then I think we can go for the HP as well. It's always good to get some form of HP, but let's keep going from there. So that's all the artifacts we need from the shop. We're not going to spend more gold refreshing. We don't have the money to do that. We're going to move on to the next event, and let's get here. The Forbidden Knowledge. You are walking on a barren land when suddenly you hear a low moaning sound and a strange power drills into your body. Whew, that's hectic. You feel yourself being controlled by an invisible force, filled with an irresistible desire. A traveler appears in front of you wearing a black hood that obscures his face, but you can see several tentacles extending from under the hood, shimmering with a moldy and dim color. The traveler fixed his gaze on you as if seeing something from within you. He made an unusual breathing sound and moaned, "Do you want to know?" The truth, the traveler waits silently for your response. We accept the knowledge. The deluge of knowledge crashed upon your mind like a fierce storm. You felt as if you were immersed in a magnificent library with shelves and scrolls adorning every corner. You began to experience symptoms of headaches, dizziness, and lack of concentration. It seemed that your brain's capacity has reached its threshold, unable to effectively absorb the process new information. Luckily, we have intelligence. After a moment, when you come to your senses, as if being pulled back from the dream to reality, you feel your body stiffening, and the traveler is nowhere to be seen. and those knowledge improve your control of skills. A little bit of a grammatical error over there, but nothing too major. And then at least we do get the nice juicy 3 skill upgrades for free, so that's a pretty cool event over there. So here we've got a chest again, we've got someone to save, so we just got to stay inside here. They did add the altars and things like that to the game, which is really nice. I really enjoy the fact that they've added new content already, like things to do while playing the game. Of course, being this is lightning? Oh, but it's physical. That's so irritating. Alright, so it's really cool that they've added new things to the game. There's Infernal Pool. Again, it is it's an intelligence, so we can actually just grab it. So we've got the 6 intelligence. As I was saying before we get really interrupted by leveling up, firstly, that's there we go, we did the event, we saved this person. I'm not sure what they do. It looks like we just got gold coins and XP for this one, but when the new characters come, apparently we're going to have some missions like that as well, where you need to save or free the NPCs, and then we get something like this where we get an altar that gives us range, and you can see the big difference it actually makes. We get these huge massive balls now that are flying around the place. The Infernal Pool is a massive amount or size, and it's just really cool that they've added these altars and these shrines and things like that for you to use, and it just really makes it a lot cooler, like having or being able to do things like that. The one thing that I do want is, if you do have, let's say, because some of them give you like dodge and dodge rating, it would be nice if you had a what's the wording I'm looking for? If we had like an icon to show it on top of your head or something like that, so you know when the altar is going to be active or not active and things like that. So we were lucky enough over there to get the achievement, so we can actually swap out like the Infernal Pool and the Soulfire, and we can then grab ourselves some of those other lightning skills or other skills that we might want to use. We no longer need to just be using intelligence, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, they don't really have high base damage. The reflective missiles a huge amount of damage, so we do want to keep that. Obviously, you can see it's doing a whack ton of damage. We do need to work on some crit chance and some other stats as well, just to try and get a lot more going for us. So we'll see what we can get. Grab the upgrade for the Dazzling Light, also seems to be a pretty decent skill with some decent ratings over there, 180% from our intelligence. So anything under 100% we need to get rid of. So the Thunder Serpent Orb and the Soulfire, we don't need them. They're not even at 100% of our intelligence, and that also just means that they're not going to perform as well as other skills would, so we don't need to use them. It doesn't, it's just a waste. Rather use, even if they don't synergize with the other skills, rather use skills that are going to be a little bit stronger, that can bring other synergies in as well, because items that you get, so the relics that you get, can bring you other synergies. As you can see, we get magic, we get physics and magic, we've got and that gives us intelligence and range and things like that. So you can look at what some of them give you and go from there. Again, we're not really going to, man, why do they go and they give us the 2 that I want to get rid of, are the 2 skills that give us the level ups. So that's a bit of a swak one happening over there, but it is what it is. Again, we can get things like death from this over here. We're going to grab destiny. We need 1 more destiny for the upgrade, although it looks like we may have got it. No, we needed 2, so that gave us more luck and things like that, so that's really cool. We don't need the strength, we need more intelligence. We're going to grab the luck and enemy count over there, because the more enemies we have, the more damage we can, well, the more stuff we can get. It suddenly poured down in the evening, and you happened to pass by a small tavern on the roadside. You went in to take shelter from the rain. You had just placed your order and sat down when a drenched man stumbled into the tavern. He appears filthy, but his eyes were full of hope. There were only 2 customers in the entire place at the time, and instead of choosing another seat, he sat down across from you. He greeted you politely and then pulled out a small hammer from his pocket, causing you to instinctively move back in response. He placed the rock hammer on the table and said to you, Hi there, kind person. I'm Andy. Please buy me a meal. This rock hammer is yours. Every sculptor needs one. So we're gonna help him because you know, it seems like he's a helpless person. But we get the worn rock hammer, gives us some death skill power, which is okay because you know we do use death, and we need to try and get ourselves some more death as a synergy as well going forward. So we're going to try, there's a trap with death as well, which is pretty cool. Runs off quite a lot of strength as well. I don't really want to use traps, however, it is going to be better than our Soulfire damage wise, and hopefully we can get something good from that and the other events to come as well. So I think it's going to be helpful, I just don't know how helpful. We can grab some crit chance over there, that's perfect. Upgrade our reflective missile, and let's see the next event, the Goblin hideout. While wandering through a dense forest, you stumbled upon the tracks of goblins. You immediately recognize this as a notable opportunity, a chance to uncover the secret hideouts of the goblins. Following the tracks, you arrive at an ancient ruin, once a glorious city, but now reduced to mere rubble. The goblins lurked furtively on the outskirts of the ruins, seamlessly guarding a secret vault. We are going to launch an assault. Yeah, murder the goblins. Oh, they're all treasure goblins. That is so cool. What do we get from killing treasure goblins? Let me see. Give me money. Oh, artifacts. Okay, that's good. That's good. Give me more. Oh, that's so good. I wonder how many artifacts we can get. We don't have much time to kill all of them, but this is such a good event. Oh yes, give me more artifacts. No, let me get at least one more. Okay, yeah. Perfect, and we landed up getting the Reaper Scythe as well, so we can replace the Infernal Pool there. Oh, no, not even the Infernal Pool, we could replace Lightning. Wait. Cancel. This is Death Puncture. So we're going to get Death, we're going to get Puncture, but we'll lose... Let's get rid of the Infernal Pool. Yeah. We lose Blood Rend, it's not the end of the world, but we did just get quite a lot of upgrades over here. We can get Scholar as well, which we don't have. That's going to increase XP. Vitality, we've already got the Bible, so we don't need that again. We're going to grab Magic for the Intelligence, that's perfect. We are going to grab ourselves Destiny, which gives us more luck. We haven't had the Elven Flute yet. What else can we grab here? We can grab, we've already got the Mask. We don't have the Hood. So we're going to grab the Hood. That gives us Annihilation as well, which is fantastic. Over here we get Magic and Greed, which is cool. We don't mind the minus strength. Although we kind of don't want to be in a negative strength because we do have quite a few things that work off of strength as well. And then we'll grab that because we can grab the Feast over there for the max HP. And then we are going to go up to the next event over here. Thunder Spire. Do we have 4 Thunder? Yes, we do. This is perfect. I think we need lightning for this. So this is fantastic. Let's see what we get. In a wavering frontier beyond the north, there lies a peak named Thunder Spire. Now the peak is within your eyesight. Thunder Spire has kept its own laws beyond men's kin. Enter eternal storms reign atop its peaks, no matter the pausing seasons of shifting days. The passing, not pausing. Amidst a marding storms roar, you scaled its height, and through warring winds and lightning a colossal shadow seemed to loom. Mist parted, ruins of a lost imperium stood unveiled. Okay, we're going to explore the ruins. Braving the lashing winds and whips of light, you pass through the tottering colonnades and fragments of walls. Suddenly, a twisted form of metal catches your eye amidst the ruins. Yes! It emanates an eldritch blue glow like an unnatural aurorus of the frozen waste. A lightning rod drawing every bolt from the storm racked hearts. Runic sounds pulsed with life as electricity coursed. Yes, we can use our lightning synergy. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We have 4. We are going to grab the lightning rod. Thank goodness that gave us thunder blessing capacity -10, and then also more lightning skill power. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. for you know, being part of this, ladies and gentlemen, and for us being able to get the lightning, you know, the exact one thing that we were looking for the entire time. So that is massive. We're going to go and grab death as well. That's going to increase our death synergy. So we now got ×4, giving our Reaper more percentage and more death damage and things like that. We can grab some Feast over here as well for more max HP. Feast gives us, I have no idea what that is. I think that's HP plus 10%. I'm going to assume that's HP, but for some reason it wasn't translated. Not that that's a problem, we can just assume it. And then we do have our dear little kitty over here. We've got 10 chances to roll. You can actually land up rolling more times on gear. You are able to get like an affix upgrade, so it allows you to re-roll some of your stats a bit more times. We are going to, oh, we don't have money to re-roll any further. And then you could even do things like this, where we get lightning skills like this one, where it's a super skill that would have helped us. But we can't afford it. We are going to lock it because it will show up in the next chapter for the next saga from there. And then they also added up, added or included a new merchant where you can now sell some of your artifacts to them. So let's go and fight the boss. As you can see, we've only really got one of our skills maxed out. We'll probably land up maxing out the other one after the boss fight in chapter 2, but you will have to watch that on Sunday for that video. But let's kill our first boss, and that will be that for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode though. It's been really fun. Like I mentioned over here, I did want the altars to show a timing. As you can see, we just landed up getting the one that I spoke about with the dodging. It's a fantastic one, but how do I know that it's run out? There is no way to find out or to know, so it would be nice if that was something that was added into the game. Maybe like a specific colored aura around your character, or something that would allow you to know that, hey, the dodge aura is now over, don't get hit. Because 150% dodge means that we pretty much dodge absolutely everything, and it's very difficult for anything to hit us. So it would be nice if we were able to have that dodge visible. But anyway, that's just like one of my own personal preferences for game. But being on difficulty 2, you can see that things just die really quickly, including all of the enemies. We can take the dodge now. You'll see that we're not going to get hit for a good amount of time. No matter what happens, we can literally just stand still and things will not hit us. But again, we need to know when we are able to dodge and not. Alright, so obviously the aura is over. We did get hit there. Again, just a pity that we don't know it. Alright, we did actually get the Shadow Rebound, launch homing missiles that ricochet between enemies. That's what the same skill does. But the only difference now between that is its base damage gets increased. The intelligence amount changes. Actually, what is like the difference over here? Because this was 576 and now it's gone down to 360. So how is that any better? It didn't even change, it still stayed at 576. So I don't even know like what the point of it upgrading to was. Obviously it changes the color and it's supposedly stronger because it's a super skill, but how do I know that its stats are actually changing? So it would be really nice if they did make it more evident in what the difference between a super skill and a normal skill was. But that was it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the first part of the video and the game. It is out on demo for everyone, so you know, try your best to play it. There is so much content in the game. Obviously the levels are all the same, but there are a lot of events out there for us to play with, so definitely go try them out, and you can always share all of your different blessings and things like that for us. And then you can, even if you don't have any trap skills, you can always get items that give you the synergies as well, like the Spire one over there, and then use those for the events as well. But there we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the first part of the video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.